This is Duke University.
The power of rhythm, it's like you don't have to cultivate an appreciation for it, it's just built into everybody. It's kind of the most primal thing. It's like the heartbeat of everything, and the earth has a rhythm, and everything in the human body has a rhythm, and the drums reflect that. So I think it's just that fundamental aspect of it. It's underneath everything, it's a part of every kind of music, and people really take to it. I can remember as early as I started hearing music that I always would hone in on the rhythm and the drummer, and I'm driving my family crazy drumming on the kitchen table and pretty much everything else. And in fact, I had a little following with my elementary school friends who would always ask me to play drums on various tables at Subway, restaurants, or anywhere else. That they wouldn't always appreciate it, but we had a lot of fun. And then whenever I would see a drum set in a shop, I just kind of had this feeling of like, oh, if I could get a drum set, I would be set. When I heard that The Heist, the album, was nominated for Album of the Year and then started getting mailings from the Grammys, it was a little bit surreal because I felt like it was a good fortune to be there and involved and a featured artist on the album. We didn't know that the album was going to skyrocket and that they were going to become world famous. People just were coming out of the woodwork saying, oh, I knew you were going to make it. You worked so hard on your drums. And I thought, geez, I didn't realize that that you felt that way. But it required this kind of experience of the Grammys to allow people's appreciation and things to flow in. So I was proud of the opportunity to, have that exchange with all my friends and family and supporters from various parts of my life. That was really gratifying. My favorite thing about playing in my trio, The Teaching, it's the openness for mixing in different genres. We all like a lot of different kinds of music, and nothing is really excluded stylistically as long as there's a good positive feeling to it. We made most of our music by improvising through our weekly Thursday night gigs, and we would play something spontaneously and then go back and write it down and then build on it. And the process of making the music was coming out of the feeling of actually playing for people and taking the music where it wanted to go. Mixing the genres, I think that's kind of a message for what the world needs right now, is that we all have different points of view and different ways of living, and we need to learn how to mix a little bit and not have our walls and say, just throw grenades over the wall, but reach out a handshake and learn how to get along. And part of that is appreciating the nuances of different points of view, different ways of living, and music is a great way to reflect that.